I shared this teaser a couple weeks ago, and now I'm ready to show you the real McCoy. So let's go ahead and get started here. These rocks are pieces of lace rock. I actually purchased these from aquarium stores. I'm always on the look for nice stones that I might be able to use in a bonsai composition. I looked at these for a couple of years before I finally figured out what I wanted to do to plant them. Here they are arranged the way I'd like to plant them. It's always hard to find tall stones, so I was able to stand up one of the big stones, and this is actually just the two large stones. You can see they fit together here really nicely. This area where they fit together is where I will use hydraulic cement to connect them permanently. Here's the smallest of the three stones, and where it fits in here, I'm going to use it to create a pocket. This pocket will be used to plant the largest of the shimpakus that I'm going to put on this rock. In preparation for the hydraulic cement, I've added a little hardware cloth. This will help hold the stones together and secure the hydraulic cement. Dry lock fast plug is what I use for hydraulic cement. It's pretty easy to mix. Dry lock, a little water. I use a couple of chopsticks to mix it up. Okay, you make it kind of a cookie dough consistency. Here's where I've already started to add some into the stone. This was a deep pocket in the back and then a crease up across the side there. Here's the front side where I've added the hydraulic cement. Covered up the hardware cloth except for an area for some drainage. Okay, the rock is all secure together, all three pieces. The hydraulic cement has time to set and cure, and I'm ready to start thinking about planting it. Here are some of the plants I'm going to be using on this planting. A number of azaleas and shimpaku. The azaleas have never been bonsai, but I've been preparing them for this for a couple of years, and all three of the shimpaku have been in bonsai containers or something similar. Not great trees, but in preparation for something like this. Now I'm ready to make the muck. I use long fibered sphagnum moss, potter's clay that's been run through a cheese grater basically, and then some Michigan peat, just a heavy peat. The three of these are mixed with water to create muck balls. You can see the muck balls here. I begin by putting a thin layer of muck on the stone, and then I place the tree, making sure it's going to fit properly. This is the first tree that's been placed. Here you can see three trees. I haven't added the extra muck yet. I'll go back and do this once the trees are all in place and ready to go. Now you can see that I've got all of the main trees in place. Three junipers and three shimpakus, three shimpakus and three azaleas. They've been placed and mucked into place. They've also been wired into place at this point. Placing trees is probably the biggest challenge, finding the right spot for them and then making sure their roots fit and there's going to be room for them to grow in the future and plenty of soil there to keep them healthy. That's the big challenge, but I'm pretty pleased with the way this came out. I did a lot of pre-planning and preparation and checking the trees and seeing where they'd fit, so that made this part of the process a little easier. But anyhow, now it's time to moss it. Okay, 13 plants ended up on here. 5 of them were really small seedlings, 2 trays of moss, and all of the muck, but maybe half of one ball. Here's the final product. Planning a project like this is of utmost importance. Having the trees ready and the right rocks and having all the muck and the wire and the hydraulic cement, having all that ready and having a plan will certainly help your project like this come out much better. If I hadn't planned this, I don't think it would have come out as nicely. So planning is really important, and making sure you have all the right materials and being patient until that time will help your final product come out much better. I hope you enjoyed this video and the creation of this composition. I hope you'll venture out and try something on your own. Have a great day.